Why do I turn the camera on and you start meowing? It's actually obscene. Well, good morning, everybody. This was certainly not what I had planned for the start of this vlog. I was just gonna start it with a little morning coffee sesh, which we could still do, but a very unexpected delivery hath arrived because I was not expecting this today. I was expecting this next week. But I figured, you know, I was sitting there and I'm like, should I show it? I'm like, well, now I have this giant wall of boxes sitting in the house that I have to deal with. So I thought, what the heck? Let me just tease it for you. But we were just gonna embark on a little reset day, little house reset. We had a busy week. The house is a mess, you know, just kind of getting back to it. And then we got this delivery today. So I'm just gonna tell you about it. Basically, if you are aware, we've been running the program, and we just had this thought last summer to make a sweater, make some program merch, if you will. And the plan was to have it launch for the second program. And I will never question people when they talk about prices of making clothing, importing, shipping, all of these things. So just know that this is something that we were planning on having in hand last fall, but we're thrilled that it's here now. And we made sweaters, we did. And I took some quotes from everyone's reviews from the first program, words that kind of were being thrown around when everyone was kind of leaving their thoughts on the experience, and took those things, compiled them onto a sweater. Dan made the beautiful design, and we made a hoodie. We made hoodies. It was totally just for funsies. Like, this is just, it's so casual. I swear there's no like official, we're not making like a program merch store, none of that. We just, honestly, I wanted one. I wanted to see what it would be like. And yeah, we found this company locally here in Vancouver who makes a bunch of like blanks out of Portugal, and they're 100% cotton, beautiful. We had purchased a few of their like stock products before just to make sure that it was all good, and we were like, these are sick. So here's the little hoodie we designed. So cool. It is such a nice, oh my gosh, it's jersey, so there's none of those fuzzies that get all over your clothes and it doesn't make you too sweaty, so they're literally perfect for the gym. And they have a nice crop, so they sit nicely, especially on the whammon, which is so exciting. Yeah, the program with all of our feelings and words that just, And then the tags inside, we put DIY Body X Alana. So cute, just for fun, literally just for fun. So TBD on what our official like launch plan of these is gonna be, but because they arrived today, I just thought I'd show you, and that is hysterical, and yeah, totally not what I had originally planned for the start of this vlog. So hello, I hope you guys, I mean, for those of you who are doing the program, just know that these will be available soon if you wish. But I'm obsessed. They honestly, like, when you're looking at a rendering of something, you can only somewhat imagine what it's gonna look like, and I was honestly ill. I was so nervous. I'm like, I really hope they turn out great, and they are so much better than I thought, so I'm thrilled about it. And now I have an entire FedEx truckload worth in our front hallway that I now need to take down to the basement. But also, a great way to get some steps this morning. Just to be clear, there's 17 boxes. Ooh. I am positively drenched in sweat, and I think I'm going to make that coffee now. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that coffee hit. It was great, but I have lost my mojo. My intention for today was to really do a full reset, and I don't think I have it in me. I'm quite winded. We went to the gym this morning, played tennis, and then came home to that delivery, and I'm just positively, I don't know if I can do a full deep clean. That requires energy that I don't have right now, but I've still got to do a few things. Like, it's okay. It's just like dirty, you know, when you need to do like a deep clean. Like, that's what the place is needing right now. Like, I gotta vacuum, I gotta scrub, but I don't know, we'll see how much I get done here. But what I wanted to give you a little riveting adult life update for you, and I'm mentioning this because I had talked about my laundry basket before, and this was like all the rage on TikTok, and everyone was going crazy for this. It's such an overpriced, expensive thing. It's the Joseph little laundry basket. And I remember I for sure like showed it in a vlog when I bought it. And here's my update. Many months, I don't know, has it been years at this point? I hate it and I plan on getting rid of this. And it's kind of for like silly reasons. Obviously, like the contraption itself is fine. It certainly looks cleaner and nicer, but these little bags that are inside are so small and narrow, okay? This is so thin. Look at this next to my hand, okay? It is so narrow, and I almost never use it because you put like one hoodie, one pair of sweatpants in here, and it's already too wide to actually pull it out. So the whole idea of this is that you're supposed to be able to remove it to go do your laundry, and it's so fabulous and convenient. It barely holds anything. Dan and I end up just making all of our piles in our hallway floor, and this just pretty much sits useless. You can like hold the socks, whatever, fine. Also, it is cloth. You can remove it to wash it, that's fine, but for the most part, our daily rotation is like our soaking wet workout clothes, and it's just gross. I don't like it. Like I said, barely fits anything, and I'm so over it. I literally had like a rage to Dan about it the other day, and we had popped by the mall yesterday. I made a few stops. I'm gonna show you what I bought. Some little recent purchases, but we went to HomeSense and I bought these baskets because they were so freaking cute. Look at this, good old classic wiry plastic laundry baskets. This is what I need. I want handles, I want ease to be able to carry it to and fro, up and down the stairs, no more piles piled in the hallway. It's driving me crazy. And they're also cute. They kind of like are giving little mid-century modern vibes. Like they had so many colors. Sorry, I know it was HomeSense. Like what's that equivalent? TJ Maxx, TK Maxx, Home Goods, that kind of vibe. But saw these and I was like, damn, this is what we're doing. So I bought two. Ideally I'd have three because those are our most like common colors. We usually do like whites, blacks, grays, because I live in my gray sweatsuits, obviously, and then colors. But this is gonna do. This is great. I am just retiring this. I go, burn it, burn it. Is that too many emotions for a laundry basket? I don't care. These are great. This is the replacement, new update. Tall, fabulous, it's gonna fit all of our laundry, and it will stink not. Wow, riveting update for you guys. New laundry basket. Oh, wow, wow. That just actually kindly reminded me that the one thing I have to do, non-negotiable for today, is to clean my brushes because they are so disgusting. I actually couldn't tell you the last time I cleaned them. They're so gross. And I'm convinced that it's at the point where it's like giving me a little rash. Like probably not, but that's a thing that can happen. If you're just putting foul, collecting bacteria all over your face, that is something that can go down. So I'm just using my Cinema Secrets cleaner. I keep this giant tub and a cloth, and I just do this. Technically, it's not great to do this all the time. You should be shampooing or like properly washing your brushes. Actually, the last time the last time I filmed a reel, I showed using my like nice shampoo. I was using my Necessaire shampoo and people were like, oh my God, it's so wasteful. You can just use dish soap. And yeah, you're right. I don't disagree with you. I do just use this little makeup brush cleaner most of the time. And I always think back to my little days when I worked at MAC back in the day, and we just always used the MAC brush cleaner, and it was like the smell. There was a specific smell when you walked into a MAC store, and like that brush cleaner was one of them, and it was just one of the tasks that you would do. It was like part of your job working there was to just sit there and make sure that all the brushes were clean. And I actually didn't work at MAC long enough that I could do the training. God, it's so long ago now. It's hard for me to remember. That was 2014. I had done a few of the trainings, but I didn't do like the proper full like week long or 10-day, however long it was, training, because I was still in school at the time and I couldn't take that time off, which is why I only ended up working at MAC for, I think it was like 9 months, because that was as long as you could be there before you had to do the training to continue working there. So I was like, I don't have time to do this. I'm gonna go back to serving. And that was what happened. But I mean, I loved my time there. It was honestly so fun. And obviously I learned so much. So it was like a huge part of like the content I was posting on YouTube at the time. And so crazy, past lives. Which also just made me think of the 2016 post that everyone was posting a little while ago. I guess people are still posting it on Instagram, but it was so cute. Everyone was doing like a little decade throwback to 2016, and I loved seeing everyone's throwback. And I kind of had a little like looking at mine, because there's like, you know, there's just certain things in your life that you don't want to remember, and my university days hold a lot of those feelings for me. And so I was a little bit hesitant. At first I was like, oh, there's no way I'm posting a little throwback. But when I actually went back and looked through my camera roll and through the photos, I realized like what an insane formative year that was for me. 2016 was the year that I graduated university. It was also the year, like by the end of 2016 was when I quit serving. I quit my job at Joey and I went full time on YouTube. That was literally the start of my YouTube life. And then it was like January or February 2017 is when I moved home to Vancouver. It was the first time I was living alone. I got my own apartment. Like it was such a crazy time in my adult life. And then like 2017 was one of the best years of my life. That is a year that I look back on very, very fondly and had so much fun. And it was so cute looking back at all those times. And it was also crazy just seeing how many of you guys had been around since those days. Like I had done a few little random community meetups. I got to meet so many of you like in person in Calgary. I had done like the Generation Beauty trips. That was the first time I met Taylor. Me and Alana Picurley did a meetup in 2016. I think it was 2016. Yeah, for sure that was that year. I just did my post. I shouldn't be questioning this right now. But yeah, what a crazy, crazy time. And it was also such an interesting time on the internet because when you look back at all the photos, like we were editing so heavily back in the day. It was so crazy. Very cringy times style-wise, but what a moment. You just had to be there. So I'd love to know, for those of you who are watching this video right now, how many of you have been around since 2016? And it feels like multiple lifetimes ago, like galaxies ago, but at the same time it feels like yesterday. Like those 10 years went by in a blip. It's also crazy how much life can happen in such short times. You look down at memories and you see like a 6-month period in between and you're like, wow, life can change so much. Life can change so much in a day, okay? You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what life's gonna throw at you. You never know what life is gonna bring you and gift you, and just, wow. I mean, I have nothing but gratitude for the last 10 years of my life, that's for sure. I feel so, so lucky to be here. I feel so lucky to know that there are some of you who have been here since then, and like how lucky are we? How lucky are we to like have such a happy, positive community here on YouTube? Like I'll never get over it. I'll never not be grateful. I literally wake up every day and I'm like, wow, this is insane. What a dream. I'm living a dream, and thank you guys for that. Wow, who knew that washing brushes would bring such a reflective moment? But I was honestly just thinking, well, it's amazing where the trains of thoughts can lead you, but I realized I hadn't had that chat since I posted that little throwback carousel on the gram, so I thought I would chat about it now. And I'm almost done. Look at how fast that goes when we're having a little blab. The last melon. But these ones, these IT Cosmetics number 7 brushes, these are my foundation brushes, and I have 2 of them, and they get the most disgusting because I use them every single day. Stunning, brushes are clean, blessed be. Now, if we were talking about classic YouTube, this would be the moment that I would call a collective haul, because I've been shopping. To be honest, in case anyone wasn't aware, we've been very lucky here in the Pacific Northwest, okay? Here outside of Vancouver, we've had a very mild winter, and usually Dan and I at this point, or at least like January into February, we are shoveling snow for hours and hours and hours, and every year thus far that we've lived in this house, we've just been shoveling like mad creatures, and there's been no snow. We have had, I think they said it was like the most mild, snowless winter in 43 years or something. It's like setting records, and I'm like, you know, like global warming and climate change and all that, but like also we've had a lot of sunshine. Like it's been very mild and very nice. Meanwhile, Eastern Canada has just been like the coldest in history. Terrible. I'm so sorry for all of my Toronto pals and everyone over there. Yeah, all that being said, I've had spring feelings in my soul, and I have been doing a little bit of shopping, so I figured I would just show you what I've been buying. It's pre-spring. It feels too early to be talking about spring, but there we have it. This is collective, okay? These are a few things that I bought over the last, well, since the holidays, since the new year. So I'm going to start with these gorgeous little silver shoes, the Sambas. Oh, okay. So I had previously, like I've wanted silver sneakers, and Dan had ordered me a pair that was like a little bit deeper. There was a little bit of burgundy in there, and then it had the flap. To be honest, I never wore them. And I saw these. I bought them off of a website called JD Sports. They're so freaking cute. Are you kidding me? I'm just in a silver moment. I have been for a while, and bought these instead, I believe. If they're not already posted, I'm gonna be posting the other ones on my Poshmark, but I think they might already be there. So bought those. Very, very cute. Very thrilled about those. And then I bought these from Tony Bianco. How gorgeous. These little slip-on kitten heels. They're the perfect like taupey shade. Leather, beautiful for all of my baggy jeans and kind of maxi skirt vibes that I'm gonna be rolling in going into the spring. These were just great. And I had previously bought a pair, I think the brand was called Le Monde Beryl, and I bought the wrong size and it was so upsetting. These ones fit me, thank goodness. And I'm obsessed with the color. It's the same color that I actually have in the flats. These little guys, my little crinkle flats that I bought from Tony Bianco last year when we were there in Australia. Love them so much. It's the same color. So cute. Then Dan sent me these because they were just like popping off on TikTok, and it's this brand called Shop Pesh, and I bought these gorgeous brown suede loafers. The love for brown continues. You will see that in this little haul, but they are one of the softest pairs of shoes that I've ever put on my feet. The reviews are all very true. They're not true to size. I did size down in these. Normally I'm a 37. I got a 36 in these, and just like how beautiful. Beautiful, soft, so perfect. Like hello, spring shoe wardrobe is locked and loaded, ready to go. Now I suppose I'll start trying things on for you. I'll put some things onto my body. Okay, a couple of things that I ordered from Revolve. First of all, this adorable t-shirt from the brand Pistola. Love the colors. That cool tone, very nice, perfect little chocolate stripe. I think the fit is very nice. I got it in a size medium. It's actually quite small for a medium now that I think about it. I thought I got a small. But very, very cute little t-shirt. And I honestly just wanted a few more options when it came to just throwing on t-shirts, especially as someone who gets as sweaty as I do. I don't know why that isn't a thing, but love the colors of this. And then I also got this skirt. This is a gorgeous cargo skirt from the brand Camila Coelho. Got a little asymmetric moment here. So cute, so flowy, so nice. It could definitely use a little steam, but like this is the type of vibe that I would love to be going into spring with. I've got the skirt, little t-shirt, my brown boots. This is great. Very, very cute. Was thrilled with these finds. Then if you guys saw my Miami vlog, if you guys saw that vlog, I was in Miami really quick for a quick trip with Fresh Beauty, and on the day we were leaving, I was sitting in the lobby of the hotel, and one of the gals, Isabel, who was on the Fresh team, came down, and I was like, Isabel, where is your sweater from? She was wearing like the most perfect chocolate brown v-neck sweater ever, and it's so hard to find a good brown that isn't too warm or isn't too greeny. Like it's a rare find. And she was like, girl, I got it from Ref. I said say less, sat there on my computer, ordered it that instant. It was an instant buy for me. Add to cart. Very expensive, I've got to say. Ref, the prices, but I was thrilled at the quality and also the material. And this is the sweater in question. How perfect, how beautiful. I've been looking for the perfect chocolate brown sweater, and my friends, we have found her. You know, in hindsight, it would have been so nice if I actually got ready for this moment, but this is great. This is true to us. What I love about this is it's a color that looks good whether I'm pale or have a fake tan on. My fake tan is peeling off of my neck. It needs to be addressed instantly, but how good is the fit of this? It's so thick. The quality is gorgeous, and it is very oversized. Like size down in this big time. I got a size extra small, and it's still like very big. But you guys know I do love an oversized fit, and it's just lovely, lovely. Between this, the Massimo Dutti kind of taupe sweater that I've been wearing, like this haul collectively that I'm showing you is gonna have to enforce another closet purge, because I found some really just amazing pieces that are kind of replacing my usual staples, because this is perfect. Dear Isabel, thank you for this, and thank you for not gatekeeping. She's a real girl's girl. She let us know. In this moment, actually, I have to mention this beautiful bag that was very kindly sent to me from Strathberry. Strathberry sent over this gorgeous camel tote. It's actually so stunning, I can hardly believe. Obviously, I see so much of the Strathberry pieces from Victoria, and I believe she has this one in the suede, which I think the suede one is also divine, but I just wanted an option that would be like very durable. So this is the pebbled leather, but look at the little chain detail here. Oh, it's so beautiful. It has so much room in here. And even though it's camel, it's actually not too warm. It's a really nice kind of beigey camel that is a little bit more on that cool side. So it will still go with all of the staple pieces that I love to wear. Love the gold. It's so good. Dear Strathberry, thank you so much for this gorgeous piece. Then I need to talk to you about these Uniqlo sweaters because I have to say, actually, I posted my little baggy jeans edit and someone on that video, on the short here on YouTube, commented saying to go check out the Uniqlo JW Anderson jeans. And I was like, say less, I'm running right now. I literally went to the mall last night and I was going to Indigo because I had a gift card. I was picking up some books and then Dan and I went to Uniqlo and picked up some things. I didn't like the jeans. I'm so sorry. They were a little bit more baggy, but they were baggy tapered. And I don't love a tapered jean. I really like a wide leg. That's just my personal preference, but the jeans did look beautiful in quality. And really Uniqlo like can't be beat for the price and quality of all their pieces. Like I love Uniqlo. And I freaking lost my absolute mind when I saw these sweaters. So much so, if you can't see, I bought them in 4 colors. My friends say hello to my future absolute must-have spring staple, the cotton crew neck. Oh my. I can't get over this red. First of all, in Uniqlo, I usually size up. So I got all these sweaters in a size large. I think I probably could get the medium, but just in case, I was kind of assuming that maybe there would be a little bit of shrinkage just in case one of these happened to pop accidentally in the dryer. But this red is incredible. The fit of this, 100% cotton, and it's so like, it's thick and thin at the same time, you know what I mean? Like it's substantial enough that you feel it and you're like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. Like I've never seen a cotton sweater so nice like this ever. And I'm so excited about this because there's a few that I've had from previous, let me just grab it, hold please. This one, oh my gosh, this little cotton sweater is the one that I got last year, and then I had another one from the year prior as well that has a slight v-neck. But these are the previous ones that have been there from Uniqlo. And as you can see, like it doesn't wash that well, to be honest. Like it's looking a little dirty, it's looking a little stained, like it doesn't hold its shape super nice. Like don't get me wrong, I have worn these to death. Like this and the black one, they've gotten their love big time, but it's a lot more thin. And like I said, it just doesn't have like a nice shape after multiple washes. This one's like thick and I can't say, I still have the tags on it. Let's actually just, I don't know where the tag is, but I just feel it in my soul that this thickness will really like hold its shape well, and I can't get over the red. It's perfect. Like if there was a red created to open up your eyes and make you look brighter and more delightful, this is it. Like hello, this is spring. Oh, and it's cotton, therefore you can wear it all year round. You can wear it in the summertime too, and it won't get too hot and sweaty and itchy like a wool or a cashmere. The cotton options, I'm just so thrilled. So I bought the gray, the black, and the white as well. In comparison to that other one, you can just see, again, just so much more thick and like sturdy and substantial and oh. Okay, the exact name of this is the Smooth Cotton Crew Neck Sweater. It's funny because this says women, but on their thing and in the store it said unisex. Anyway, I'll link the proper one down below. Here's the gray, perfect gray, gorgeous gray. And here's the black. You like something, buy it in every color. I know I went a little bit crazy, but I'm wearing the red because the red is like my favorite. Like if I was going to buy one, it would be the red. But then I was like, well, I'm just gonna replace all these ratty kind of stained old ones that I have from last year and the year before, and truly what a find. Oh my god, Uniqlo killed it with these. Then I got a couple of things from Aritzia. I was already wearing this in my monthly favorites vid. If you guys saw that video, I got this gorgeous little striped sweater. And honestly, I just have to say thank you so much to everyone who was commenting saying that like these were my colors, because I also feel the same. Between that red and like this blue and then any kind of pale yellow, I feel like those are becoming my favorite colors to wear. And the blue in this sweater is just so pretty. Sometimes when you buy something that's the wrong shade, it just, as we know from doing our seasons and all the things, it just makes you look sick. And so I bought this sweater and was like, oh, this looks good. Even if I'm my most pale, it doesn't make me look sick. Love it so much. And then it made me question some of the other pieces in my closet, like this sweater. These two sweaters, actually. This is one that I had bought previously from a brand called And Daughter. And I don't know what it is. If it's like a slightly more like purple. I don't know what it is about the tone, but can you guys see like how much more this one kind of suits versus that? Like this one just kind of makes me look off. And that's why I also never wear it. When I first bought it, I was so excited. I was like, look at this gorgeous sweater. It was so expensive. But I think if I'm gonna follow like a little in and out policy, like this one is in, love, happy to wear it. Again, even when I'm pale, and that's substantial because like I've mentioned in previous videos, so many of the things that I buy that only look good when I put a tan on, and I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to like make my wardrobe and the pieces that I have in my closet things that I'm excited to wear even if I'm pale, things that make me feel pretty and beautiful even when I'm in my own natural skin. This is not one of them, so I think I'm gonna add that to the Poshmark pile, which is such a shame because it's such a cute cardigan. The shape and fit of it is adorable, but like literally even holding it up to my face, I'm like, nope, I don't know what it is. That, and I also have this really pretty sweater that I bought from Zara, but it's kind of that same blue. And I loved it because it just had this like fun little detail here. Little detail, it's just so cute. It's such a great little throw on sweater. But yeah, bought this one and suddenly I see that's the blue I'm meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this is the little in and out moment that I think I'm gonna have to have. But also from Aritzia, I got this shirt, just grabbed another plain little white shirt. This is for the purpose of layering underneath my sweaters, doing a little layered moment. And I really specifically wanted one with like quite a tight neckline so that it would poke out through my sweaters, and love to have a good little white tee. And unfortunately I do go through these more quickly than I would like due to bronzer and fake tan and foundation and all those good things. So, and that, my friends, is my haul. Hi. Meryl really wanted to be here while we have this chat. You guys, I just have to let you know, I filmed this vlog last week, and we have had a crazy time that has followed since I filmed that vlog, and it seems like such a silly, ridiculous thing to be uploading. We've had a passing in the family on Dan's side, and the family has been grieving. We also had a very sudden scare on my side of the family, and spending time with both of our families in between little hospital visits, and at the same time doing like my yoga course. Just kind of a crazy week, and it's a beautiful reminder of how two things can exist at the same time, or many things can exist at the same time in life, where, you know, there can be so much grief and sadness on one hand, and then so many happy things at the same time. And it's just kind of that conflicting feeling where I get a little bit of paralysis, where I'm like, should I be, don't mind me, I'm just posting my Instagram story. Like sometimes it can feel so silly to be doing that while, you know, very real things are happening in the world, and then very real things are happening with our immediate family. And at the end of the day, I feel like I also owe it to you guys to always show up and be here, especially during a time like this, because, you know, if you didn't see my post, like amidst this very crazy week that we've been having personally, also here on YouTube, you know, the 1 million subscribers have happened. I've truly been in shock over the last few days. I think I might start crying. It's been such a crazy thing because I've been on YouTube for almost 13 years now. I started my channel in April of 2013, and though I know many of those old, like earlier videos I sadly deleted at the time, but I've also privated a lot of those old videos. I used to have an old vlog channel called Life with Lan. Like there's been my entire life as I know it has been on YouTube, and so much of my life has been shared with you guys. And it's just, when I say that it's never been about the number, I hope that you know that that's true, but it's still a really surreal, kind of crazy thing to see a number of subscribers turn into a word. Like seeing that little 1 million, it's just, what I've come to realize is it's been so long on the internet, and it's this idea of like perceived success or perceived legitimacy with YouTube, where it was very likely, I felt for a long time, that I would have never hit 1 million subscribers, and that is so okay. That doesn't take away from the fact that we have built like the most beautiful, loving community ever, and I have had so many years that I have spent with so many of you. Like the number doesn't take away from that, but it's kind of one of those things where it's happened so many times, like with my friends and family and people I've met along the way, where they'll be like, oh my gosh, you're a YouTuber, like how many subscribers do you have? And I'd be like, 715,000. It's just this idea that like if you never hit 1 million subscribers, you weren't like a real YouTuber, and for whatever reason that's this thing that's existed. And even back in the day when like YouTube used to do like VidCon, and if they would ever reach out and do things like when they would do the YouTube Wrapped, like you would never even be considered, like you had to reach that milestone in order to be considered like a real YouTuber and considered for those things. So it's just one of those things that was kind of always there. Like, you know, some of you guys would comment being like, oh my gosh, someday you're gonna hit 1 million subscribers, or oh, I can't believe you're not at 1 million subscribers. And like the sentiment is so nice, but also like I never let that bother me. Like I could have absolutely never had this moment and been, we're still here, we're still going, we're still uploading. I love my YouTube fam regardless. And I just wanted to pull this bad boy out because this is my OG plaque. This is my 100,000 subscribers from YouTube, and I got this in 2016, literally 10 years ago. I hit 100,000 subscribers, and that it's just one of those moments where maybe it doesn't necessarily take away from the fact that the community is here and we have so much fun together and the number doesn't matter, but it's also those like 2 moments, I mean more, there are other options, but this was just like that sweet little moment of like recognition, like a physical thing to have. And I show this so proudly on my shelf. You know, I don't even have my university degree hanging. I don't even have it physically. I don't have the paper. Yeah, I never even paid for the framed copy of my university degree because I literally, it doesn't aid in my life whatsoever. But this is like one of my most prized possessions. Like if the house burnt down, you know, I'd run in and grab this and some of our photos and things. Like this is one of those things because I'm so proud and I'm so thankful for my life. And like sometimes, as silly as it sounds, like I started my YouTube channel when I was 20 years old. Like I don't know who I am without YouTube, and I don't know what I would be. I don't know who I would have become without YouTube. Like it's such a, it is everything for me, and you guys are everything, and you've been everything for so long. So like seeing that, and like it's just kind of one of those moments where you just reflect and just are so grateful. So yeah, I love you all so much. And that was such a crazy thing to see, and you guys have been sending so many sweet messages, and it was just kind of funny that I had filmed this vlog talking about like the 2016 throwback and, you know, having those reflective moments. And again, like I know I saw the number like creeping up, but it's something that still I could have stayed at, you know, like 997 forever. And that's very possible too. Like, yeah, it was a crazy thing to see, and I kind of don't know how to react. I would literally wrote like, how should we celebrate? Because I don't know. I can't even, oh my God, I didn't even know. I'm like, this is just like, it's such a nice thing to see. And you know, if YouTube sends me that 1 million subscriber plaque, I think I'm gonna faint. And I will so proudly put that on my shelf and let it just be something to be a physical memento of our journey here together. And I just wanted to acknowledge this, kind of let you know what's been happening for the last week. It's been a wild little week, such is life, and I also don't want to leave you hanging without a video, so I wanted to upload this video. And just know I had also filmed a new makeup video. I'll post that next, but we do have a little video that we're working on. I've been going through the archives, going through all my privated videos, and just kind of plucking through my favorite memories from the last 13 years. So please bear with us as we put that together, and hopefully we'll have that up soon. And then we're also planning just a few giveaways to say thank you. So I just wanted to come on, acknowledge this sweet moment, and just tell you how much I love you, how grateful I am that you are here. Thank you so much to everyone who is subscribed to the channel and who checks in and watches my videos every week. And just know that there's so much love that I put into the videos that we make here, and so much love that Dan, my sweet, elusive, loving husband, there's so much love that he puts into the video edits as well. And yeah, we're just very grateful and very proud to be here and to have so many of you being a part of the YouTube fam. And you know, I can never ever express to you just how much you have been a part of my life and have changed my life and continue to do so. And it's a wild ride. You know, like I wrote in my post, I have 1 million thank yous to give to you guys, and I just wish that I could smooch every single one of you. what a weird compilation this vlog is. Also want to give a big shout out to everyone who has literally been sending us so much love. It's just, I'm overwhelmed. We've been overwhelmed this week with so many different emotions. It's been crazy, and thank you all. I love you so, so much. I will see you very, very soon for a new video, and thank you always for being here and for watching. Bye!